Hello and welcome to PS Best Friends, episode 74 for the week of October 19th, 2018. We're dropping every Friday to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation and gaming news you could possibly need. As always, I am your host, Anthony Palm, and with me, as usual, Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez.
What's up, ladies? How you guys doing?
This is like week 3 of me being sick. I don't understand it.
Don't worry, I'm
had
still
the
sick
symptoms.
too.
I've had all of the symptoms of mono individually over like 3 weeks. Like I had like the runny nose, sore throat, kind of like sinus infection shit the first week. Second week, like every muscle in my body hurt. And then this week I have like the fucking swollen glands and shit. Like I don't get it.
I got the same problem.
I'm gonna be real pissed if I'm sick.
Yeah.
And the other one with us is the Brooklyn zombie boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
What up, what up, what up? Yeah, straight up, I definitely do feel like a zombie for how much freaking Call of Duty I've been playing all day and night. Honestly,
yes.
Unhealthy.
So we're pretty much just going to get into Black Ops 4 right now, but have we played anything else other than Black Ops 4? Because that's going to take up pretty much the majority of the opening of the show.
Yeah, I guess I'll just quickly give a rundown. I jumped into Destiny way less than I normally do. They have the new festival.
I wonder why.
Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense, honestly. I like it. It feels freeing, you know. This was the first week, by the way, since Forsaken launched, the first week of September, where I didn't do all the challenge, all the weekly shit for Destiny. So it's pretty wild. But yeah, the new event going on, pretty cool. There's a new limited time mode, which is kind of like a wave-based time trial thing. It's like how many waves could you get in 15 minutes? It's fun. It's not so fun where it's like, oh, this has to be like, I'm going to be so pissed when this goes away, but it's fun that it's like, while it's here, it's enjoyable to play.
Yeah. I saw what might be a spoiler for what happens in the quest that you get for the Festival of the Lost. And if it's true, it's pretty cool, but I won't say it to.
No, I don't think the quest didn't start yet. It starts at the last week of October. Pretty much the Cryptarch from the Reef from Destiny 1 is.
I just read there's a thing at the end where it's like, if I were you, I don't care because I'm not like, I don't know.
No, I mean, well, that's just the setup to the thing. That's not a spoiler. It's a murder mystery.
No. I'm saying like there's, okay. You don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil it for you and you get mad. So it's,
yeah,
Miguel, have you been playing anything other than Call of Duty?
No.
Pretty much just Call of Duty. I have beaten the Messenger for the second time. I will probably start a new playthrough this week. But Switch version, solid.
I guess NBA Live, not NBA Live, 2K19, but I mean,
nice. And then there was one other thing that I was fucking with.
What do you mean?
Oh, I forgot to mention. I think like immediately after last week's episode, I got to a specific part of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I said, "Fuck this! This is fucking stupid," and I shut it off. So I don't even know if I want to finish that game anymore because there's like a thing that happens that I'm just like, this is so fucking dumb. So,
what was it?
The supernatural part.
Should I say it? Like,
well, I mean, it's not a spoiler to say there's gonna be a supernatural part in
Tomb
Raider game at this point.
It's a spoiler to say what I am annoyed about. Should I just say it?
Just that enemy type you're saying?
It's just the fact that I'm just gonna say it because who the fuck is even gonna play that game that hasn't already played it? Why the fuck are there fucking Lord of the Rings orcs in this game? And there's like a fucking goblin queen. Well, what the fuck? Like, I get you want to do like end of the world, Laura caused an earthquake, whatever.
Okay,
the fucking goblin shit, dude. It's like I felt like I was playing Shadow.
To be clear, that's not exactly what it is, but okay,
dude. Yeah, I know it's not exactly what it is, but that's what it looks like, and it's fucking stupid. Like
it's
what's
okay.
going on here?
It's okay.
Yeah, I honestly,
you're just hating it to be hating.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a thing at all.
I thought it was so fucking stupid.
Either way, let's get.
I was playing Shadow.
Well, I defended, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm the guy that buys the games and plays.
No, see, that's what I don't get about you. Is like I played the other two Tomb Raiders. The first one's one of my favorite games.
Okay, right. Wait,
like why are you the last one, right?
The
bigger fan?
Rise, yeah.
You finished it only because you wanted to prove to me.
Dude, I put so much time into that game. I just never got to the end because the Geothermal Valley is one of the worst sections of any game I've ever played.
And you started playing this just because I peer pressure you to get it.
Well, no, I thought the setting looked cool. I thought that the gameplay is much improved in this.
At least I got Jeff disagreeing to me, so there you go.
Yeah, Jeff's definitely on your side on this one.
Thank you.
Either way, let's talk about the biggest event of the year, Black Ops 4.
NBA.
Not NBA Live. Black Ops 4. We've all been playing it, all been focusing on different modes.
Yes.
I guess let's start off with the brand new mode, Blackout.
So how much have you
Royale, what does everyone think?
Yeah.
I played a good amount. I probably played at least 20 matches.
Okay.
That's about how much I've played.
I'm playing with like people. It's like whenever I play with you guys, you're always like chirping me around, and I was playing with people who were like didn't even play Fortnite, like my zombie friends. So I was like chirping them around.
I saw you playing with your zombie friends, and I sent you an invite, and you just ignored me. So
because we're 3 people, and I saw you with Miguel as well. So
no, I was playing by myself the other day when I sent you.
Either way, yeah, no, I love Blackout. Same thing, my same impressions, I guess, from the beta. They haven't really what are some big changes?
Things.
Yeah,
I think it runs
tap to pick up stuff.
Oh yes, good call. One of my biggest issues during the beta was the tap to pick up. Then I got Vandahar proved me wrong, and there was an instance where I was trying to reload, and there's a gun right below me, and I swapped guns, and I'm like, "Fuck, you're right." But for the most part, the tapping definitely
rare when it happens, man. So
yeah, exactly. It's much more common.
But at least you understand why he was saying it, though.
Yeah. I'm like, oh,
just giving you the option, and now he's laughing at you.
It runs better. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
The first match that I dropped, I'm like, holy shit.
Landing is sometimes a little wonky because it's like when it's trying to change perspective from third to first person.
Oh yeah,
I noticed that.
Been on my character's shoulders for like a second before, like
that's not a big deal. I think
no, it's not a big deal. It's just it's a funny thing that I noticed. Yes. I think this is probably the smoothest battle royale launch.
Here, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you guys want to agree to me or not, but I think this is the best battle royale game overall.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It's my favorite, or console. My favorite, definitely.
I mean, the comparisons to Fortnite and PUBG, really?
Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1, Ring of Elysium,
the Paladins one, yeah,
Paladins, Realm Royale. Realm Royale is different enough, where I would consider that maybe a little different. But
I think the way the equipment works with the tried and true Call of Duty gunplay, it's just like it's so seamless. So like we were like running up to the building, me and my 2 guys pull out a barricade, like we were getting shot at. We're like, well, holy shit! I squad up with me guys. I popped the barricade and pretty much like turn the house versus like a barricade firefight, and it was just like really cool.
Sometimes you try to use a truck as a barricade, and then someone named me throws a cluster grenade and wins the match, which you can go see on our YouTube channel.
Thanks to Facebook and their fucking OBD, it's a little wonky, but
yeah, for some reason it recorded in 720 on Facebook, but then exported at like 480. So I'm sorry, the quality is not as good. I'll like manually record it next time.
But in that match, it's funny that I killed someone with a cluster grenade. I think I killed 2 people with a cluster grenade.
It's like earlier in the match.
You finished it with sticking. I didn't even notice until I watched the video. You stick the guy.
And I swear, I thought I threw it short too. I was like, this is not gonna go near him.
It was hilarious.
And if you watch in the video, I throw it, I back up a little bit, and then the HUD disappears. And I was like, oh fuck, did I kill him? Like it was almost telling us we won before the grenade even went off. So that was awesome. I'm really enjoying the mode. I actually like playing it solo, whereas PUBG, it's kind of like, I don't know why. I just don't really like playing PUBG solo. And then Fortnite, we all have kind of just been burned out of Fortnite, I think. The building stuff. The cartooniness doesn't even really bother me. That's fine. It's because I like Realm Royale, but it's just
it's all the stuff, the newer stuff.
Yeah, it's just not the same game anymore, which is fine, but it's just not for me.
Did you know? Just because you brought up cartoon, I'll say it. In Zombies, it's in the graphic settings. Change it to cartoon zombies effects.
I did see the setting. I didn't try it, though.
And they're all just cell shaded, and it's like a more like T for teen friendly look, which is, I mean, it's an interesting choice, design choice. Honestly, I guess to stray away from the M rating.
So like Borderlands.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking for people that want to use content for YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially with all the stuff happening with YouTube. I'm sure I haven't tried that you could tell me. I'm sure
I might
there's
try
not
it
a
just
lot
to
of
see what it
blood
looks
and
like, yeah.
like stuff like explosion, like the zombie is exploding and stuff like that.
Yeah, it takes away a lot of the
Takes it
gore.
Okay, so I can
And
see
yeah,
that. Okay.
it's actually pretty cool art style, honestly, if you want to check it out. But
Yeah,
So-
I want to check it out just to see what it looks like.
To finish with Blackout real
Blackout.
quick. I think we all are in agreement that we enjoyed the mode,
for sure.
I
and
really, really like it.
probably is. I think this mode is gonna keep players engaged with the game instead of like usually like after 3 months people just drop off.
Yeah, because it's like when I get tired of Blackout, I can go back to multiplayer. When I'm tired of multiplayer,
Or
go
like
back to Blackout. Or like if you Jeff,
Jeffrey,
then you can rotate zombies in too.
That plays a lot of zombies. You could jump into it, mix it up. Which
Yeah. For me, for my last note on Blackout is I really love the quick inventory system. It makes total sense. It's totally like
using the D-pad.
Yeah, like once you figure out how to use it, it's just so seamless. It works so well. You can swap equipment real quick. You can use perks, right away. It just works. Whoever came up with that, good job. Like it just worked because that's what I was worried about. I was worried about a really clunky inventory system.
I mean, they designed it for the console.
Console was really clunky. So that's what I'm saying. I give them a lot of credit for building it from the ground up for consoles, and then obviously it just translates to PC.
Did you guys see David Vonderhaar, creative lead, if you don't know that name, on Black Ops 4? His tweet that they're adding pretty much more control. It's options for the quick menu that when you hit up, you could swap between your medic stuff, your healing items by hitting L. So like,
okay. So Stardew Valley does something similar with their menu bar. So I like that idea. If it's similar to what I'm thinking of with Stardew Valley, obviously different application, but if it's similar to that, I'm done with that.
Be farming stuff and Blackout. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the way we were playing last night, maybe we do.
But yeah, that little control option isn't in the game yet. I thought it was after one of the patches, and then
you threw a grenade back.
Yeah, because I was trying to swap between my grenade and my grapple gun, and I threw a grenade right in front of me, and I'm like, fuck that. I guess it's not in the game yet.
Yeah. So so we all really like Blackout. What have you played of multiplayer, Jeff? Because I think Miguel and I definitely have played more multiplayer than you.
Yeah.
I think I'm on 15.
Oh yeah,
level 15.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I think I'm like 30, like mid 30s. I don't remember exactly where. And then Miguel, you're almost.
I'm 48, I believe.
Yeah.
So you're almost
55, correct?
Yes,
55, yep.
correct.
Just while we're talking about progression, I like how they straight up blatantly ripped off Fortnite, but I mean it's a very friendly UI, but their progression thing, so you can see at each level what you unlock exactly. It's like the same.
But
like,
it totally makes sense for the game too, though.
Yeah, I love it.
So did you hit max level in the beta? Did you get your permanent unlock token?
No, that's why you guys got it.
Yep,
I was wondering. I'm like, wait, Miguel, because Miguel's saying in the chat, like he got a permanent unlock. I'm like, wait, was that like a pre-order bonus or
so
something?
we both immediately unlocked the best assault rifle.
It's one of the best. Pretty much all the assault rifles are great.
Yeah, it's the last one you unlock out of the assault rifle.
Yeah, the Medics.
I think the Medics.
The Medics.
Well, the ICR is really good. I
all the assault rifles are good.
They're all good.
Compared to the SMGs that they're really bad.
They have insane recoil.
Yep.
It is. They're straight up useless. Like I've usually go in SMGs, but I can't even.
Not in this game.
The MX9 is like the only viable SMG.
And you need to be real close too.
Yeah. So, So, what are your thoughts on multiplayer, guys? I figured Jeff go first since he's played the least amount of it.
Yeah, and I would say it's probably the thing I like the least. I still like it, of course, but out of all the three, it's the thing I like the least. It's great. It runs very well. I mean, we'll talk in a second about all the crashing the game has, but I haven't had really any performance issues. I guess just because I've played, only 15 levels worth. The creator class system. Let me know if you guys run into this issue. Also, you have 10 slots, right?
Yep.
But I can't figure out even how to I know how, but what I even would attach to max out my 10 things. I have
because you haven't unlocked anything yet, dude. That's why.
Well, because you can unlock when you go to add additional attachments, it just automatically tells you okay, activate primary gunfighter or activate your class mod thing or whatever it is. So yeah, you probably just haven't unlocked anything to equip yet.
But I feel like there's just less things to put on just because there isn't the standard grenade and then two
what they did
specials.
no, what they did is because I don't know if you remember when they announced that some of the guns were gonna have like double, like 2 grips, grip 1 and grip 2, or high caliber 1 and high caliber 2.
Yeah, like I have
that's a
fast
good
back
call.
1
Like
and 2
the
on my
first
back.
like let's just say for grip, the first one is a regular, just 1 point.
Mhm.
The second one
You have to have
is
both
it
equipped.
takes 2
Okay.
2 points to equip it.
All right, that makes sense. So when I level up my ICR more, I will, fill up that whole 10 thing. Because right now I'm stuck at like,
dude. You'll
yeah.
be struggling to find out.
Well, plus you're going to unlock more perks. So if you want to run 2 perks, like the greed cards. So
yeah.
I didn't notice anything at all with that. I thought it was a pretty steady flow of. I mean, I don't have enough slots. You know what I mean? I need like a perk 12 system.
Maybe it's just in the beginning for me. But yeah,
Yeah,
what
you
about
need
guys?
to play
I
more
like
to
it. Anything
put
feel
it up.
OP, underpowered? What's your take on it?
Sometimes the MX9, when I'm getting killed by it, feels overpowered, and then sometimes when I use it, it feels underpowered. I don't know. There's just some weird inconsistencies with the servers right now. I wouldn't say any specific gun is overpowered, or even really any specialists. I don't think are overpowered. Maybe
The
battery.
dog seems to be battery.
The
The
dog
seems
really
to be a bitch.
isn't that bad. It's just sometimes it'll get like a lucky break where it's
If
like
you
4
got
guys will be in the same
cold-blooded,
room.
it's not gonna touch you. It's just gonna ignore you. So that's
It literally walks up to you and does
Yeah.
and turns around.
Oh,
It just
interesting.
looks at you and turns around, which is hilarious.
Yeah, so the only one I would say is maybe OP is battery, just because she gets so many grenades with the war machine. But I mean, it's no more OP than it was in Black Ops 3.
I mean, if you want to talk about OP probably is Crash,
Which one's Crash?
the one with the has the medic. That's his main thing, and
That's
throws
the
ammo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's OP as hell. Especially if you're trying to go for the nuke out, for the nuke. I've been this close like 10 times. You don't get it.
Is it even in the game? Do we
Oh,
know
it's just the what is it? The calling card, or you get the calling card?
Oh,
and
it's a challenge. So,
yeah,
so
it's
it's not
challenge. You don't
actually
get
in
the
the
action
game.
nuke.
Okay.
No, you
I was
don't.
gonna say because I thought that
Which
was
kinda
under the Modern
sucks.
Warfare thing.
But,
So what do you guys think of the specialists and team deathmatch? I don't think there's a limit on the specialists, but in
Yeah, the
other
domination or
like,
control.
domination, hardpoint, all those, there is a limit. What do you guys think? Do you think that the specialist, like, what I don't know, are they ultimates or like super abilities or whatever?
Yeah, I've been calling them supers. L and R1s.
Yeah, like I've been calling them ultimates, but I don't know what the
Yeah,
official
it's whatever game you play the most, really.
I think one's equipment and
Specials.
one is
Specialist ability,
specialist.
I guess, right?
Yeah, one. I don't know. What do you think? Do you
Um,
think they're pretty balanced, aside from, like I said, battery, maybe with the war machine?
They're fun. I mean, I still, even after playing the
The
beta
one-
the 2 weekends this summer, I want like regular grenades. Like in so many situations, like,
Well,
like,
once you
man, I
level
wish
up,
I
you can
could've-
equip it.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
one
but you
grenade.
lose-
Like,
yeah,
at
but
the
you
expense
lose
of
your ability,
exactly. Yeah, at the expense of my ability.
That's fair. See, I like that.
which I like because I do
Yeah,
not
they're
want to
cool.
be, especially World War II. Everyone spamming grenades.
No,
I hate it.
I'd like to
I am
change it a
better with
lot,
this.
actually, because I feel like it makes it more tactical. You know what I mean? Like, there's no grenade spam anymore. You can only blind people if you're Ajax, which is me. So yeah, I really like the change to, just one piece of, you get the equipment and then you get, either your operator equipment or you can attach, equip like a frag or something. I really like it. I love Ajax's special with the shield. I fucking steamroll people with the shield sometimes. Especially like when Miguel and I coordinate with each other and he uses Crash and like I use, or if he uses Crash or Recon and then I use Ajax.
Speaking of
So-
Ajax, I actually unlocked that character in
So
Blackout.
So
Yeah, which is actually a really cool system how they do that. It's kind of like Easter
yeah, I
eggy.
don't really like it.
You have to, so for Ajax specifically, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ajax. You have to pick up 3 like shield
Broken
parts.
down armor.
So basically,
Yeah.
you need to kill 3 people that had a shield and then steal their broken shields off them, which are practically useless. Like, you can't use them in the game. It's just to
Yeah.
get the challenge. Like,
Well,
once
just
you
if-
unlock Ajax, there's no point picking it up.
Yeah, if you finish the game while like if like you don't have to be first or last, whatever. If you while you're holding them, you unlock them. But yeah, I mean, you could either find them in the environment or kill 3 people who have them, or just kill one guy in the last like 20 who was holding all of them, and then like you get it really easily.
Yeah,
That's what I
see,
did.
part of me is like it's kind of cool because it's Easter eggy, like you said, and then part of me is like there's so many characters to unlock that I just kind of want to know how to do it. You know?
Yeah, you would rather just like win 10 matches or
give
get
me a
30
list and tell me
kills.
what I got to do to do it. It's not even what the challenge is. It's the fact that you don't know the challenge until you pick the item up. That's I wish there was at least just a menu of telling me what I need to do. I don't care what it is.
That's why there's
I've done some stupid shit for
Google.
challenges in Fortnite. You know what I mean?
That's why there's something called Google, bro.
Yeah,
no, but even if I think Anthony's saying that like he would want like more cross game, you know, like get 10 pistol kills over 5 game, you know.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I just want to know what.
It's just like
I just want to do a list saying collect 3 pieces of broken shield armor.
What you mean
on the menu?
What I mean is when you're able to go check your characters, like your whatever you want to choose, whichever character is locked. When you highlight it, it should like pop out something telling you what you have to do to unlock it, instead of just not giving you anything. You see where your character when you have your characters, instead of like having no clue, and then you pick something up and you're like, oh, what's this? And then you're looking at it and then you're dead because someone kills you from behind.
Yeah, either way, I mean, they're cool.
Okay, so now it's my time to take over this conversation. Multiplayer, I love it. It's probably the best multiplayer since Black Ops 2, in my opinion.
Better
the
than
kill
Ghost.
streaks. Yeah, dude, come on, dude.
You were a huge Ghost fan, so I don't know.
I enjoy Ghost, but I know the flaws of the game. This one has a lot less flaws than that.
Fair. Okay.
And it's enjoyable to play. And people move, which I like. Like in Ghost, people just camp.
Yeah, there are some campers, but it's not as common.
You could, you could take them out really quick, especially with the bullet penetration on the walls. It's really easy.
Especially if you have FMJ.
Yes, and that's like a must, and especially if you're running the ACR. If the kill streaks are the best kill streak, in my opinion, is the Hellstorm missile.
That's the only one I ever get killed by. I get Hellstorm.
Maps are big, are open. Exactly. The attack chopper is good. I still haven't unlocked I don't know I think it's the gunship in this game. It's the AC-130.
Yeah, like the
I want to use that. I know I'm gonna get it. Because I've been tearing lobbies up, dude. It's that feeling when you start everything starts clicking. I'm like in a 24 kill streak and I just keep going, and then someone kills me with a Hellstorm missile. Pisses me off. But the kill streaks are okay. I hope that they add more kill streaks.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but I hope they do. I think they should support this game because it's good.
Well, they definitely will. They supported Black Ops 3 for 3 years.
Yeah, but they didn't add like score streaks and stuff like that. They changed the meta of the game.
And guns and zombies and shit. So,
well, a couple of things that I have noticed, like you said, the servers are a little off. Like Friday, when the game launched Friday night, it ran perfect, man. For me, it was perfect. It was
no issues.
Smooth. I was surprised how good it was. Saturday morning, it was okay. I started noticing Sunday night that some games feel good, and some games I'm like half of the magazine on someone. I'm just unloading them, and pretty much half of the magazine on someone, and they just turn around and kill me like in 3 shots.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I definitely think the servers are inconsistent,
which is annoying.
So you mostly only really play team deathmatch, right?
I have played that Domination. Well, when I play with you, I play
Tay really likes
because of Tay. Hardpoint, we tried it. Domination. I think
Hardpoint's her favorite.
I like playing free for all. It's chaotic as hell, dude. It feels like every match. It feels like Nuke Time.
Yeah.
Because the spawns. Oh, that's the other thing. The spawns.
Yeah, they need to work on the spawns.
Really bad,
especially for Hardpoint.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just that mode, dude. It's almost every mode.
At launch, Domination spawns were
really
unplayable.
bad.
You're literally spawning in.
Yeah, I think we played one match of Domination. We played on Icebreak, right? Icebreak, whatever the giant like glacier map is, and it was like impossible because the spawns were so bad that like we were just getting steamrolled at like every location. So
Yeah. While those spawns are bad, though, I want to make a note though. I think Miguel, you said in your video, the larger maps are definitely very welcome. Like there hasn't really been big maps like this in a Treyarch game in a while. And specifically Icebreaker, I noticed like a medium, like, whoa, it's like a big map. It's like cool, like awesome. Like I haven't really felt
like when you get used to it, like it's really good. Like the actual design is really good. I
liked it a lot out the gate. You kind of were lukewarm on it at first,
but I think it was because of the spawns. Because we played it and it wasn't domination, and dude, the spawns were really bad.
See, I had played it the night before on Team Deathmatch, so
that's why probably.
How do we feel about the maps overall? Because I know you were concerned before launch about the number of maps, but I think it's got a good amount of maps
because they announced a lot more than they didn't before the beta. That's why.
Yeah. So what maps do you like, and what maps don't you like, and then separate the back to black ones, the remastered ones.
Come on, dude. I was gonna.
So you could mention those, but I want to really talk about the new maps, and then we can.
I get the old maps so often. Like I feel like half the time I played, I'm playing on jungle. Yeah.
See, I feel like I get them mixed in a good amount, but not too much. And I feel like I play on.
They are a third of the map, right? They are a third of the maps, right?
Like a little more than a third.
Yeah, pretty much.
14 maps, and there's 4 back-to-black maps.
So I like playing in jungle just because when I get the kill streaks, they just go ham, which is hilarious to me. But Icebreaker, I really like Icebreaker now. After playing it, for a week or so, I enjoy that. I enjoy Monaco is like. You guys remember where Monaco? Morocco. Yeah, Morocco. That one's like 50-50 for me.
It feels like a Modern Warfare map, honestly.
Yeah. Agreed.
There's games that I like it, and then there's games that I really, really hate it.
And it's kind of the same way. It's because of the spawns. It's because I have my shield, and somehow some fucking battery gets her grenade in behind me. I don't know.
Militia?
No.
Is good.
If
you play on the
outsides. I
guess
did have like a
I told you just play on the outside because if you go in the middle, it's bad.
The thing is with that map is that I don't like it, but I'm not bad at it. You know what I mean? Like I always go positive on that map. I just
the one that you said to me because you played it first that you really liked was Arsenal.
Yes.
The one that has the little
an Arsenal fan.
That map is well designed too. I really enjoy that map.
I really like it.
Dude, to be honest, all the maps are good. There's like 1 or 2, I think, in my opinion, Morocco and Hacienda. They're a little off. That I'm like, I don't know.
Like Hacienda. I kind of
if I stick to the sides, it's fine. But when in the middle, because it's just
that's the thing is you can't play hard point on it because there's no way to hold the middle hard point.
And it's the same thing with Morocco because it's just open.
Yeah, the problem with Hacienda is that one person runs in, captures the hard point, and then the whole team goes upstairs and hides and picks anyone off that runs in.
Exactly. That's the problem with that map. But there's no map that sticks out to me.
In a bad way, you mean?
No, like in a like there's no Nuketown. There's no in my opinion, like firing range. There's no Summit. There's no like.
That's a good point. Yeah.
They're all great, but there's no like.
Even Black Ops 2 had like hijack to something. There's no like.
I would argue
staple
that
like classic map.
I would argue
like modern classic.
Which one is it? Is it Outbreak? It's like the one.
Which one is it?
The one where there's like the
because we got frequency, contraband.
Which one? It was one of the ones in the beta. Frequency. Which one's frequency?
Frequency is the one that has the.
Is that the one that has the lift that you could go up and down, kind of that you hit the button, or is it the one with the vents? That one of the vents are on B. You know, the one where you could crawl around the vents.
What's the one? There's like 2 like little like porch areas on the outside, and then it's like
and then there's like a boss in the middle. That's Gridlock. No, that's the Japanese looking one. Oh, you're talking about payload.
So then, which one's Outbreak? Or am I making that name up?
Yeah, you're making it up. I'm looking at the actual maps right here. I have them
right in front of me. I think you're right. I think it's payload is what I'm thinking of. It's like outdoors kind of, and it's like
Yep.
There's like the railings on the side.
Yep, that's that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I think that one kind of stands out to me. Maybe I don't know if it's maybe just because it was in the beta.
The one that I like, well, the part that I like of this map in Seaside, it's the
I do
tower.
like Seaside too.
Oh, especially with Torque.
Seaside, I think stands out too.
boy.
Honestly, I think that when we look back at this game in a couple years, I think Seaside's going to be
that
one of the
one
first
might
maps we
be.
think of. That map's really well designed too, because sometimes you get people just funneling down the middle. Sometimes you get action like in the winery on the side, like.
And I'm just sticking on the tower, man, with my boy Torque.
With your fucking Titan and your razor wire and your barricade.
And then I get everyone trying to come in, dude. It's hilarious.
And then you get that one ruin that tries to grapple his way all the way up to you, and you just kill him.
And just kill him in midair. Yeah, it's great, dude. It's
man, I really like this game. Just across the board. I guess we do need to mention the specialist mission things. They're bad.
Oh my god! Did you guys play Specialist HQ or no?
I did like 4, and I'm just like I can't do this anymore.
I wanted to do it, but it's
bad.
already on YouTube. So if I really want to, I just like YouTube it. And
it's crazy because first of all, there was a real campaign for this thing.
Yeah, there was.
In no way, shape, or form.
Clearly, were from
in no way, shape, or form, Activision would have given Treyarch that much money or whatever to make these high-profile cutscenes,
amazing.
Well-acted,
the ones that I seen,
probably the best-looking cutscenes, like in Call of Duty.
Dude.
And then it cuts to the gameplay, and it's a fucking tutorial on how to throw a grenade, and then a fucking team deathmatch with bots, and it feels like it's a 3-hour-long thing, but it's just 10 minutes because you're shooting at people who aren't moving, and it's like, what is this? How is this shipped in this disc?
You know what they should have done? I don't know if it was ready or not, but they should have used the Blackout map and use like missions, like it drops you off and. Let's just say,
that's kind of what I was
expecting. High rise. I think it's called high rise, right? The one with the tower,
construction site,
and be like, there's an objective here that you gotta kill. Figure out how to kill it, and that's it.
And it's like, that's kind of what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, the specialist missions, it's just bad. And then you got Frank Woods yelling at you like you're a fucking idiot because you like, it's like throw the grenade, hold R1, and it's like or L1, whatever the fuck it is, and it's like, what like. Frank Woods is just calling me an asshole because I don't know how to throw a 9-bang. Apparently,
like, you don't know how to play the game.
Oh, it's like it's so bad. I can't. Like I said, I played like 4 of them, and I'm done with it.
I'm so curious as to what that story is behind the scenes.
I think we're
how
gonna
this
get
came
it
to be.
Yeah, like the real life story of like what happened.
What happened? Yeah,
it's because you have to think they literally put team deathmatch with bots. That's something that they could have put in 2 months ago. Like at what point
every specialist
did the campaign get scrapped? You know.
I think it's when they decided to move into to do Blackout, dude.
But I mean, they couldn't like scrap together whatever they had to make anything would be better than a team deathmatch with bots.
Because like
anything.
I think they probably were gonna like scrap everything from it, even the cutscenes and everything, and not have that. But I think they're using that. They were like probably like, hey, we spent a lot of money on this. I think we should have it. And for the gameplay, we could use this as tutorial for multiplayer.
I don't know who like less people have the trophies.
The missions feel like
doing the specialist HQ than winning a Blackout match.
You know what the specialist like starting missions feel like? It feels like in Rainbow Six Siege when you unlock a new character and then it gives you the little like mini cutscene of like what that character does. It feels like it's that, and then like you press triangle and do a mission to like try playing that character. It's like that's what they should have just done instead of trying to make it its own mode. It's like because it's not even like you have the 3 main things. You have like Blackout, multiplayer, zombies, and then in the top corner of the main menu it says Specialist HQ. So
you guys think they're gonna?
It's whatever. It's fine.
They're gonna unlock all the cutscenes and just have them for people to watch.
Nah, I think they're still gonna be like because you only need to do the opening mission. It's not like you need the 3-star each character to unlock them. So I think they're gonna
each thing to do the cutscenes.
Yeah,
you can't.
You don't get all the cutscenes.
You do because there's
more. There's if you get the
it's audio intel.
If you get all the cutscenes, all the 3 stars, you get another cutscene.
Yeah, okay. I can't deal with that. I'll watch it on YouTube.
And there's one that supposedly I'm not sure which character. There's really one that if you unlock all the stars, the 3 stars, it's a really, really good cutscene, which people are not gonna fucking do probably because you're gonna be able to just YouTube it and watch.
Yeah,
the,
no, I'm not.
watch it
I'm
like a
not.
film.
I want
whole-
to play.
the-
I
the
want to
whole
play
thing
the
is like
fun
an
parts
hour
of
and
this
40 minutes.
game. I don't want to force myself to play the shitty parts of this game like I did.
Oh, it's
before.
painful. You're sitting there for
Exactly.
10 minutes with bots. Either way, that's the worst part of the game. Let's talk about my favorite part of the game, zombies.
Oh,
Well,
boy, here we go.
is it your favorite?
Yeah, I mean, out of all the Blackout
really
multiplayer,
is it?
yeah.
Think
So
about
here's the laydown. First of all, 4 maps. This is
Have
the
you
best.
played enough
with
more?
the past 4 maps.
Yes.
Base game
With the
is
season pass, yeah.
be clear.
At this point, I mean, it's $100 game. Which is even crazier. Let me just get to it. The amount of crashes, the stability in this game is a joke. It is as if
Mainly
no
for
one,
zombies.
I've
Mainly
had
for zombies.
crashes for multiplayer too.
I had
but
not
yeah,
Blackout, but
That's it.
multiplayer. I've had like
Miguel,
5
Miguel,
days, I've had, like,
Miguel,
crazy-
the idea that you're trying to excuse 2 crashes in a
No, I'm
triple
just
A,
saying.
like,
No, wait.
This game
I'm
has
not
crashed more on
excusing the
me
game.
than all
Wait.
other games have
not
crashed.
excusing,
Wait,
I don't know, like just
wait.
like
I'm
simplifying.
not excusing it. I'm just like, so people could know. Like, I only had 2 crashes. Anthony probably had around like between 5 and 10.
Between there, yeah. Tay had a bunch.
And Jeffrey, you had probably what?
I've had about like 2, but it's
So it happens.
That's it. You mean
But
it
it's not
seemed
like-
you had like 15.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like
Oh.
you're making it seem like it's you're having it every fucking like every 20
the way
minutes.
you were
Listen-
talking before, I thought you were saying you had, like,
when you have them. Listen when you have them. When you do the Easter egg. So that's why all the Easter egg hunters are crashing at when they get to certain steps. It's literally as if there was no QA whatsoever. It feels like no one played this game. It's crazy.
It was released a month earlier than usual.
Maybe they were just all playing Blackout and said, "Well, let's hope the rest of
It
it's
was
good."
released a month earlier than usual. So
It
I'm
still has
sure.
a 3-year development cycle.
Really? Okay, you want to get into that? Because since the 3 years, the games have
clearly
gotten worse.
the game was reworked at some point. So I think it's safe to say
no,
this version of the
still.
game was not worked on for 3 years.
No, none of them are. World War II was
but
not
even
worked
more
on for
so
3
this
years.
one than the other one. So is what I'm saying.
World War II was
World
not
War
worked on
II
for
wasn't
3
worked
years.
on until after it launched.
You have a point.
Yeah. Either way, let me get. Besides the incessant crashing, zombies is great. A lot of changes this year, especially with the perk system. They took away Juggernog, Speed Cola, and pretty much all the original perks.
I
Besides
think
Quick
Quick
Revive
Revive is
and
still there,
some
right?
other ones. Quick Revive, Mule Kick.
Wait, so there's no
Headshot.
Juggernaut anymore?
PhD
No more Juggernaut.
better.
Wow, really? They
that was a
replaced it
big
with something
issue.
else?
That was a big issue at launch. No, it's not Switch. You only had 150 health. And another reason why it seems like no one played this game at launch, the game it was pretty much impossible to get past around 20. It was just so difficult. And the tigers or dogs, depending on
Tigers
map
are
you're
all
playing,
bad. Tigers fucked.
were literally one-shotting you. It made
Tigers are bullshit.
like it's like, did no one play it? But they had good ideas when they were designing it because while the perk system does take some getting used to, there aren't the quote unquote crutch perks that
question for you, Mr.
the developers like calling. Yeah, go.
The perks are the little bottles now, right?
The perks are the 4 things on the bottom of your screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are
that
perk.
you equip before you start the game.
Yeah, so there's 2 sets of things you equip. You equip your elixirs, which are the things on your D-pad, which are pretty much gobble gums from Black Ops 3.
Only more
reworked
useful,
into-
I kind of feel like.
Yeah, well, now you could use up to 4 in one match. And instead of hitting a machine to keep getting different ones.
Yeah, and they're available immediately too.
Yeah, exactly. And then the perk system is also you pick from, I guess it's 16 perks. You choose which 4 you want and where are they going to be on the map. There's 4 like stations, then that one those always switch based on which ones you're putting there. They're cool. They're definitely less useful than Black Ops 3, 1, 2, and 3's perks. They're more like perks in the literal definition where it's like slight increase, like slight
Right, it's not
benefits,
overpowered like Juggernog. It was like,
yeah,
you were like superhuman. I definitely was very confused about the perk thing. I just kind of looked at it and it's like pick a class. And I'm like, what do you mean pick a class? So I just kind of picked whatever and rolled with it. But
yeah,
gotta
the
play
menu
more of the
system
game.
is definitely more, I guess, advanced.
I would
wanted to-
I would say zombies is definitely the least what's the word I'm looking for?
It's not that intuitive.
Yeah, like it's definitely
Um,
the least intuitive menu. As far as, like,
Yeah, you kind of have to like go over everything a couple times. but you could also equip. It also has its own super of sorts, an R1L1. You have up to 8 actually, depending on which maps you're playing. Special abilities like a
All the maps have
katana
it?
blade or a huge ass axe. Like really cool things. Really come in clutch. Those are on a meter that you could use during a match. I get so the Easter eggs this time around, which is really the big thing. Which I've seen some reviews go out there without even beating them, so I don't know how you do that. I completed the 9 Easter egg, which is pretty much the easiest one. It's kind of like the beginner's Easter egg.
Okay.
Like at first, like you're like, whoa, this Easter egg is like way too easy compared to
Do you
other.
get a do you get a trophy when you complete it?
Yeah, you get a trophy for each one.
Damn it.
There's way too many
silvers.
zombie trophies in this game. Way too many zombie trophies in this game.
I think it's a third of the list.
No, it's
No, it's a lot more than
It's
a
more.
third.
It's probably more. Yeah, because I don't think
definitely
Blackout
thought
has that
I
many.
I thought it was way more. There's not even that much for multiplayer. It's like I'll go ahead and guess it's about 65% zombie
Zombies.
trophies, if not more.
Which sucks.
Yeah, it could be.
For us, it sucks. For Jeff, he probably likes.
Yeah, so the 9 Easter eggs pretty easy, but the Voyage of Despair Easter egg looks ridiculous. You have to know the goddamn names of planets and what they look like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's this portion in the egg where there's a little mobile and all the planets light up in an order. Then you have to go on the deck of the boat and then shoot the planets like they're like huge planets like in the sky that like you could see visibly.
I
And
thought
shoot
you would
them
like
in that
shit
matching
that.
order.
Sounds like something out of Destiny.
Uh,
Yeah, but
I
he
mean,
doesn't
yeah,
know
That
the name of
sounds
the
like a
planets.
part
Huh?
of a Destiny raid.
oh, zombie Easter eggs are raids fucking turned up to 10. A zombie Easter egg takes a week to find out, and raid takes 18 hours.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm loving it. The Blood of the Dead Easter egg was just solved as of this recording a couple hours ago.
No, not the same as the original Mob of the Dead Easter egg.
No, not at all. Completely different.
I didn't know. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's like the biggest thing. I'm a huge zombie fan, and I barely even understand the whole story. And you see these ending cutscenes, and like they're confusing me. And then I'm wondering, it's like, and I spend hours on the zombie subreddit watching zombie videos, and if it's confusing me, I'm just thinking, who is this mode for? Like, is Activision cool with Treyarch
the
developing?
Ether story. Hold on, the Ether story is the original one with Rick
Yeah.
Defend and all them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the Chaos storyline.
Both stories are super confusing. So even the new one, even the Chaos story, which is like, oh, we're starting brand new with a new story, is super confusing in itself.
I didn't realize you were still on Mob of the Dead or Blood of the
Oh,
Dead.
well, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the
them all
Ether
at this
story
point.
I gave up on after Black Ops 1. I was like, I don't like Moon happened, and I was like, oh, so that's the end of it, right? And then
Oh, dude, they classified.
And then I'm like,
Classified it connects to Moon. The Pack Punch room is Area 51. It's insane.
yeah, see, that's like after Black Ops 1, I was like, I was fine with Moon, and then Black Ops 2 came out, and it's like all this weird shit, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I
Dragon in one of them. I don't know. I love
that's awesome. Garage. Yes, I mean, I don't really like understand why Activision lets Treyarch put so much effort. And this must be a mode for like 100,000 people, or like not a mode, the story and all the cutscenes and stuff. Really fraction of the audience, but they do
know
it.
it's because, but it might be the most dedicated
Yeah, true.
players in Call of Duty, at least
Yeah, I
in the
guess that's
Treyarch
what it
games.
But I'm loving it. This is my favorite zombies launch since Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was lackluster. Black Ops 3 was all right. But this is and the choice, it's insane. It's like you finish a match on 9 and you're like, all right, let's mix it up. Let's play Classified. All right, let's mix it up. Let's play Voyage. So I just love the
This is the
variety.
first time you've ever really been able to do that, right? Because Black Ops 1, you could cheat to unlock 5, right?
Black Ops 1 actually had the most zombies at launch. If you didn't play World at War and you got the Hardened Edition, you had
I'm talking base game.
7 maps.
I did have
6
that. I
maps.
did buy that version because I
6 maps
wanted
at
the World at
launch.
War maps. But if you had the base game, you only had Kino and
5, yeah.
5, and I'm not counting Dead Ops Arcade.
Yeah. But yeah, so the option is I'm loving it. I am loving zombies this year. And I can only imagine it's going to get better from here.
I like what I played. I'm probably going to play it more than I played Black Ops 3 Zombies.
I played one match right before we record. I enjoy what I played. I like the Tigers. I have no clue what's happening. But,
Jeff Sogg says we have to move on to the news.
It's okay. It's not. Zombies is not for me. So I mean, I don't enjoy it as Jeffrey enjoys it.
Yeah, that's
But
your thing's
here,
multiplayer. Thing's zombies.
overall, for the people that haven't picked up the game or are still on the fence, is it a pickup? Is it a must buy?
I think this is a must buy this year. If you are even a little bit of a Call of Duty fan, I think it's a must buy. If you're a Battle Royale fan, I think this is the best console Battle Royale right now. If you're a Zombies fan, clearly you probably already own it. I think this is an absolute must buy, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, and I don't even think this is a hot take. I think you guys will agree with me that the lack of a campaign makes no difference to me. I think that this package is so worth $60. If you just buy the base game, I think this is the most worthy of $60 of any recent Call of Duty.
Yes. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. So there is a huge portion of people, which I think really
I think
are on the fence people, where it's like I buy for the campaign and enjoy the multiplayer, but only ever get up to like round level like 30 or 40, like those type of people.
Yeah, like they play the campaign and then sell it a week later.
Yeah, for those people, honestly, I would still recommend it. I would suggest if you're looking for a campaign and you're open-minded, I would say get into Zombies. 9 is a very welcoming map.
I would agree with that.
I would
actually
cool atmosphere. The story, while convoluted, easy to understand the basics of. There's these 4 characters. They explain from the beginning, oh, I'm looking for my father thing. Oh, we have an uneasy alliance here. Like, you're going to understand what's going on. Obviously, you're not going to know the ins and outs and minutia, but I think you're going to have a great time if you're someone looking for a campaign. And I think Blackout is definitely a Battle Royale mode that could get newcomers into Battle Royale. I don't think PUBG was really that. PUBG was kind of that, but still PUBG scared off a lot of people. Fortnite shoot away a lot of people with the whole building and the whole I have to shoot and build. I can't focus on both things, but I think Blackout's definitely the most friendly. So Miguel, recommendation?
Like I said, I think that Blackout is the best console Battle Royale there is.
I'm gonna agree with that. I think it's the best one, and it's the most simple for people to play.
I think the most fun too, honestly.
And fun, yeah. You could play it technically. You could go in there and just like goof off with a squad or whatever, and just get a helicopter and mess around for a bit. It's just fun. It is the best, and console wise, and just overall, I think multiplayer, like I said earlier, I think is the best one since Black Ops 2, in my opinion. And Zombies, I mean, I'm not into Zombies, so Jeffrey, you're recommending it, so I'm gonna recommend it just because I know you really love it. And what I have played, the one match that I played, I really enjoyed it, and I would like to play more on it.
So you guys agree that this despite the fact that there's no campaign, this is most worth $60 out of any recent Call of Duty?
I agree with that.
For sure.
I concur.
Which is crazy to say. To say that out loud, it's like that's fucking crazy. But
to say that is it is worth $60, but I think we all bought the $100 edition.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's worth $100.
I think
with the promise of more content.
I was going into that. I think it is worth $100, and knowing that I got trust on Treyarch that they're gonna deliver the content that people want. That's why I bought the $60, the $100 version.
See, Treyarch kind of proved it to me because I told you I was like, it's gonna depend on how the beta goes. First day I hated it, second day I loved it, and then Treyarch was like, okay, we did a bunch of these little fixes for the beta. The fact that they cared so much for the beta, I was like, they're clearly gonna treat the full game with this much care too. So,
and they've been dropping.
I've always been a Treyarch over any other Call of Duty.
They've been dropping news updates on Reddit pretty much like at least every day. I think they missed like a couple days.
Except for Zombies.
That'll definitely slow down, but yeah, for at launch, I like that they're doing that.
Speaking of news,
yeah, that's all the Black Ops we have to talk about today, right?
It is time for the Allen report.
There'll be some news.
50 minutes in.
There are some items on the list.
Around 7. A captain's count. You know what I'm saying? Captain's count, boys.
Yeah, definitely a lighter week. But let's start off with some Black Ops news. First off, $500 million in the first 3 days. Also, more active players than World War II or Black Ops 3. This is a franchise record. Also broke PSN store records. Most downloads first week, first day.
which is
Of course.
crazy.
I mean, that's always going to happen every year just because, more people are going digital than physical.
See,
I
you guys
guess.
wanna hear something interesting about this
Dollars.
500 million in what was it, 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So just to compare it, because I got some notes here for
Nice.
you. I came in prepared, man. All right, I got some notes for you guys.
All right, Stephen A. Smith.
Um, let's see. World War II made 650 million in 5 days. This is
Okay.
Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops.
Wait, Modern Warfare 2 or World War 2?
I'm okay. Let's start over. Modern Warfare 2 made 550.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because you said, because I was confused.
I messed it up. 550. All right. 550 million
In
in 5 days.
In 5 days.
Black
okay.
Ops 1 made 650 in 5 days.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 3 made 775 million
In 5 days.
in 5 days. So
Okay.
that is the record
Okay. So
right now.
So what's
Unless-
Black Ops 4 at
And
5?
Black Ops 2 made 5. This is crazy. The 500 million in 1 day.
Black Ops 2, damn.
But after 5 days, it made according to here around 800. So do you guys think it's gonna beat it in 5 days? I doubt it. I think it's gonna end up around like 6.
Well, it is already the fastest or the
This
highest
generation.
selling on this generation. Yeah.
Yes,
So.
it is by far.
I think that there was less stuff to play back then, so that's probably why more copies sold. You know what I mean? Because there's
bigger.
Call of Duty has
It had more
back
appeal
then, multiplayer wise, it was bigger. Like I said, there wasn't as many competitive games. Battlefield wasn't coming out every other
There wasn't
year.
as many competitive free games.
Well, that too.
Fortnite.
It was
Yeah.
Fortnite. But yeah, I mean,
Still impressive. Still
big numbers.
ridiculous.
$500 million, and
Bro,
people are
records
still
on Twitch, too.
crashing 4 hours into zombies games, unable to do Easter eggs. Any other
So
Black
there
Ops
you go.
news? I see another piece of info. Just
Same thing.
record-breaking PlayStation's first day digital, like I said earlier. And then the day this is posting, there is a patch for Black Ops that is supposedly fixing the stability issues. There was a patch a couple days ago also that said that, and Noah J had 3 crashes in 1 day. So that's awesome. Next up, Red Dead Redemption 2, rumored to be on 2 discs. This comes from IGN, Joe Scribbles. According to a Japanese packaging, it might be 2 discs. I don't know. I think that would be crazy just because so many games
let's get into
require
Dual
downloads
layer
already.
Blu-ray discs store 80 gigs, so that's insane.
So let's get into it. Because according to IGN, the new report today, which we're recording on Thursday, the game requires, if you're buying the game
Physical.
digitally, it's 149 gigs. All right, that's digitally. If you buy it physically, it's almost 200. So that it has to be into disc.
Yeah, I mean, unless part of it's a download.
And if that's the thing, dude,
If that's the case, people
especially
with bad internet can't play the game.
Exactly. So I think they had to say something before the game comes out, no? Before people buy it physically, especially people that don't have good internet, and it's gonna take what, probably like 2 days to download everything.
Yeah, I think this is definitely an
Yeah.
interesting note. We'll have to see next week. Red Dead 2. I think you can start pre-loading as of this
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, when
When
this
you're
goes
listening to
live
this.
on audio feeds.
So today, when you're listening to it,
Excited. That's going to be the talk of the town next week. But until then, more Rockstar news. That Vulture article has come out about the 100-hour work week. Pretty. What do you guys want to talk?
so
I think that
So
that
he
was
made the statement. So he made the statement, and people like it. I feel like they misquoted that. People are actually working, and he went back and I think he talked to someone else. It
it was like Dan Hauser and then like 3 of the other
Yeah.
like major league.
Main writers,
Those guys were doing 100-hour
like
work.
they were doing
It's not like
100
a whole
hours,
group
and
goes,
people
yeah.
had the option if they wanted to stay and do it, and it was supposedly just for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. So I do know that
So
Rockstar lifted the social media policy, so I'm sure we're going to start hearing. There's already a bunch of crazy stories, but maybe next week we'll kind of aggregate all of the best stories and kind of bring them up here. So as a follow up to that.
Yeah, we'll see next week. But then also part of the article, the game is around 65 hours long, or 60 hours long.
60 hours. It was 60 hours, and they cut supposedly around 5 hours for whatever reason.
I am so hype. The launch trailer came out today.
Oh, it's
John
good.
Marston in it. And
so how are you guys going to fit this game in? That's what I don't understand. It's like, how are you going to play zombies or multiplayer and Red Dead and Destiny and and 2K? I don't know how you guys are going to fit this in. That's all
I mean, Destiny's definitely falling out of rotation. Yep. I'm gonna definitely get way more zombies in this week. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Like, are you gonna try and rush for me and beat it in a week, or
no, I don't
know.
I'll play.
Like for myself, I'm gonna be playing Red Dead pretty much that weekend a lot, but I'm just gonna keep it probably to like during the week and play Black Ops during the weekend.
Yeah, see, my brother is notorious for buying huge games like this, playing them for like 5 hours, and then being over it. So I'm just gonna borrow his whenever he's done with it.
Speaking of open world games, Marvel's Spider-Man will receive The Heist, the first chapter of its planned The City That Never Sleeps DLC series, on Tuesday, October 23rd, with a new Game Plus mode still coming soon. For some reason, I thought this was in the game, but I guess not.
No, they said they were working on it.
Yeah, I guess that's why I put that in my head. The Heist will be available for $8 as part of the $25 season pass. Honestly, you're just better off buying that $25 because you're going to get 3 whole chapters of new content. The Heist is about an art museum robbery with Black Cat kind of finishing off that in base game collection side quest. So that's kind of weird, by the way. I just finished that recently, the Black Cat stuff, and it
I did that early.
It ends off like coming next on.
So
to be continued in the DLC.
So
it's
like anticlimactic. That's exactly the vibe I got to. But I did it early, so it wasn't as big a difference.
Actor Sean Bean will voice the character Mark Faba in Hitman 2's first elusive target mission, Kill the Undying. Anthony, does this interest you at all?
Yeah, this is great because I love Sean Bean and I love Hitman. So just the fact that I finally get to kill Sean Bean myself because everyone else in the world has gotten to kill Sean Bean. I'm excited. They did in the first game. They did. Gary Busey was one of like the real life actors that played a character in the game. I think it actually was. I think he was playing himself.
He played himself. That's funny.
But so this is really cool. I'm glad that they are still doing elusive contracts and stuff. Because I mentioned to you, I was kind of worried that they were kind of going too crazy with Hitman 2, and I just kind of liked the formula of Hitman 1. And you said that when you played it at E3, it's basically the same game. So I'm starting to get really excited for this. I don't think I'm going to get it launch day just because it's right before all the Black Friday sales. So I'm going to try and scoop it on a sale. But I'm really excited for this game. And I think that the fact that they're starting off with an elusive target as kind of notorious as Sean Bean is pretty cool. And I also like the fact that they kind of make a riff on the fact that all his characters die. Where Sean Bean even says, a quote, "I never expected to be like this, but they keep trying to kill me. You know, I've cheated death countless times. I'm like a stage magician. I know all the tricks. They think they're clever, but they've got nothing on me. I even managed to make them think I'd been blown up." Unquote. So I like it. It's cool for me because I love the game series and I love the actor. So
what is that from? Where he gets blown up?
I don't remember which one he got blown up in. I know that a radar dish falls on him in GoldenEye. He gets shot in the face in The Hitcher. That's right. He gets like his brains blown out by what's her name with the shotgun, and that's what it's called, right? The Hitcher.
I have no idea. Hitch with Will Smith.
Yeah, and then he gets his head cut off. Obviously, in Game of Thrones. I mean, just everything he's in, he dies in. So
nice. Speaking of, what you
got? Keep going. I'll finish it down.
And then last up, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection is coming to Switch on November 2nd, and you could pick up the Switch Nintendo Switch bundle for $360. Comes with a custom Diablo dock, Joy-Cons, all that good stuff, as well as the game. No real saving. Oh, actually, wait.
That's only $10.
You do get a saving because
normal console.
You get the carrying case as well. So $300 for your base Switch, $60 is the game, and you get a free carrying case with that.
Oh, it's $300.
Comes out
$350.
It's 360 comes out November 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just thinking of a bundle is 350.
it's
Only
only
available at
GameStop.
GameStop. Yeah.
Of course. It's fuckers.
Uh,
That's how they're staying in business because they're hoarding all the exclusive shit.
yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do, man.
Yeah,
You know?
fuckers.
Quick thing today, the Battlefield 1, no Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1 DLC, whatever it's called.
1.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
They showed the campaigns, a little bit of the campaigns.
Yeah, it was
trailers.
like a trailer for the campaign.
Yeah,
The War Stories trailer.
The
I'm not
game
interested.
looks gorgeous.
Yeah, of course.
It looks great. I don't care about
Call of
This is
Duty
the first year.
I've always been more Call of Duty than Battlefield. And for me
I-
personally, Black Ops 4
I
is
like
now
both
I
of
don't care about Battlefield at all.
I like both of them, but it feels like the game is dead, dude.
Yeah, it's DOA. I don't know anyone that's
It's
excited for it.
dead. Like the game is dead. There's no content for like multiplayer. There's nothing like
We still don't
talking
know what
about-
the Battle Royale mode looks like.
exactly. And the game is coming out in exactly 1 month. It should have been coming out today when you're listening to
When
this.
did we get the Blackout beta? Like a couple weeks before launch?
The beta was 2 weeks before.
Okay. Yeah, so there's not even a beta for their Battle Royale, right? What's their Battle Royale mode called?
Firestorm, I want to say.
Firestorm, yeah.
Something like that.
But it's
I don't know.
supposedly only squads,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
64 players.
no.
I just don't know.
But
I don't think it's gonna be what we think it is either. I think it's gonna be like their own version of it that I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. With you,
Lots
not
to do.
really. I'm not really feeling any
the first
kind
game,
of
the
hype
first
for that
Battlefield
game
that
at
I'm
all.
not gonna pick up, and I picked up fucking Hardline, dude. So
Yeah, definitely
this is
not
the
time
first
to,
one that I'm not picking up at lunch. Which
Well,
sucks.
it always goes on sale a month later, anyways. So
That's true. I like
Well,
to
ma-
support them, dude. I like the
That's
games.
fair.
But this time it feels like DLC to me.
yeah. Plus, Black Ops 4 is just so good that
Yeah. Yes.
why would you play Battlefield instead?
Either way, it is time to let you know what new games you can go play right now, because it's the weekend playlist. Here are the new games that came out from October 16th to October 19th. The
What's
list
the first
starts off with, okay, now this snuck up on me. I've been waiting for this game since it got announced at E3. Real modern classic, Crayola Scoot, PS4 digital retail.
I can't. I just
Crayola
can't. It looks like
scooting
it's
game.
trying to be Splatoon, but like
With
shitty
scooters.
I can't. I can't. Next,
Drone Striker, PSVR digital. Fast Striker, PS4, PS Vita digital.
Yeah,
So
let's-
in case you need
Not
if
bad.
you need a striker on any of your PlayStation systems, this week is the week to pick up a good striker. Drone Striker on PSVR and Fast Striker on PS4 Vita. For Honor, Marching Fire Edition, PS4
so I think
digital.
this is just launching with the new season, so it's the same base game, but it's like the year 3 pass with
Okay.
Siege. That's the same thing. So same game, new content.
Gnome's Garden, PS4 digital.
Oh,
Halloween Forever, PS4, PS Vita digital. You got to get in the Halloween spirit. Heavy Fire, Red Shadow, PS4 digital. The Jackbox Party Pack 5, PS4 digital. Lego DC Supervillains, PS4 digital
what a
retail.
bad day to
This
release
actually snuck up on me. I didn't even realize it was coming out this week.
God, yeah, why would you release it? Because this is actually probably a good game, but why are you releasing it on Black Ops Week?
Well, no, the week after.
I mean,
Black
it's
Ops week.
not Black Ops week anymore.
Yeah, this is next week,
Well, because it was a Friday release. It's like right there.
I guess.
But it's not for the same audience, dude.
Hold the phone. This game's out already.
What game?
Yeah.
Lego DC Supervillains. I didn't realize. I'm like, wait a minute. This is
Hey,
the week to
came
play
out
right now, the
on,
weekend playlist.
yeah. Came out.
Interesting. I played at E3. It's a classic Lego game. The cutscenes are actually pretty cool because it's like all
The
villains like
voice
taking
acting
over.
supposed to be really good.
NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, PS4
Stupid
digital
fucking name.
retail.
Such a stupid name.
I don't
But,
like the NBA.
Fun
2K,
game, right?
But Playgrounds, it's fun, dude. It feels like the old school
NBA Jam.
NBA jams, dude. Yeah.
Nice. Palm Reading Premium, PS4 digital, out 10/15.
It's supposed to be in Easy Platinum. Just letting you guys
Palm
know.
Reading,
Oh,
nice.
it does have a platinum.
Analyze
Platinum.
your
Easy
palms.
Platinum.
Phobos Vector Prime, the first ring, PS4 digital.
Wait.
Sure.
Is that the character from Black Ops 4, Tempest. It looks like him.
Nice. Yeah, it's just generic like sci-fi guy. Pipe, PS4 digital. Pipe is a physics-based BMX experience designed to simulate realistic BMX motion.
So it's like skate, but for bikes.
Or just like Dave Mira's. Fuck, what was that game called? Dave Mira VMX. Yeah, was that what it was?
VMX XXX.
Yeah, something like that.
Remember that dumbass one?
Yeah.
I used to enjoy those games. All right, so shut up.
Oh, the Dave Mira biking games was lit. I think it was made by the same guys who did Tony. I think it was Neversoft. No, might have been.
Could be.
I think maybe the first one was.
Yeah. BMXX is a different game though. Resonance of Fate 4K HD edition, PS4 digital.
What is this?
This was a pretty popular low-key JRPG from last gen, if I recall correctly. I always remember it in like.
Are you lying right now?
Oh no, totally legit. This is like cult hit. Resonance of Fate. Riot Civil Unrest, PS4 digital. Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption, PS4 digital. Soul Calibur 6, PS4 digital retail. This is pretty big.
It's a big release.
Yeah, Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, just
always butcher. I gotta figure out how to butcher that name once every episode.
Geralt of Rivia. Say it.
Gerald of Rivers. Yeah, I haven't heard, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really involved much in the fighting game community, so I haven't heard much about this, but definitely pick up if you're still
good, but I haven't been too in tune with this release.
Yeah. Starlink Battle for Atlas, PS4 digital retail. That's the Toys to Life game they showed off.
Why would you ever buy this for PS4 when you could play a Star Fox on Switch?
So looking at the gameplay for this, it looks like No Man's. Well, people want it from No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
if I'm honest,
I got my hands on it on E3. I played in, for some reason, the only place they're demoing it was on Switch in handheld mode. So I had to play in the little screen, and it was very like low res, but the gameplay was definitely very tight and fun. A little kiddish. That's really the only like negative I could say about it. Like I feel like
Toys to Life.
I mean, Toys to Life. Yeah, exactly.
But you are able to get all the content digitally, though. It looks like.
Yes, you do not need to buy any of the
on the eShop, and it showed all the stuff you could buy digitally.
Yep. You do not have to own any.
Which is smart. That's how you keep this game alive, because Skylanders died because it's like, well, fuck, they don't have this character on the shelf, so I'm fucked. Not that I did that, but I worked at Target when people were looking for them.
The Hunter Call of the Wild 2019 edition, PS4
great game,
retail.
Great game.
And last but not least, Warriors Orichi 4 PS4 digital retail.
Making those games.
Pretty packed list. I mean, Soul Calibur, Starlink, and Lego DC Supervillains. Pretty,
those are all pretty
AAA,
huge.
Honestly.
Playgrounds, I would say, is going to be a popular game. Maybe not sell massive units, but it'll have a little bit of a buzz. Slender Man is on video now.
You can see it when
don't
it was
watch that.
Okay. Classic. Read the first comment on the drop. White Jackal says, "Definitely Resonance of Fate," and then Cussman sub comments him, "Out of these, Resonance of Fate is what catches my attention most.
I told you.
Soul Calibur 6 during the open beta, but the loading and matchmaking times were atrocious, and the game itself is just not my type of game." Well, then why you comment on it? Yeah, there you go. So first comment is always about the obscure game that I make fun of, apparently.
And there you have it.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like we got any questions this week, mostly because we are all irresponsible, and I don't think we remember to ask for them. If you would like to ask us questions.
Yesterday.
Did we get any questions?
No.
Okay. So we are skipping CQC this week. Anything else we want to wrap up with? We talked about Call of Duty for literally like 50 minutes.
Shouts out. I finally finished Destiny's the Last Wish raid with the guys who've been doing it for the past 3 weeks. Fun. Very fun. Solid ending.
My weekly shout out to the PS Vita. Dip my toe back into Little Big Planet Vita just because, like, when I'm bored, I'm like, let me do a couple levels of this. So the game is so fucking good, man. It's so good. I love Little Big Planet Vita. Also, Persona 4 Golden, chipping away at that platinum run. It's going to take me a long time, but chipping away. Great game.
Yeah, and I sent back Mega Man 11. Anyone who's playing Mega Man 11, thoughts on Bounce Man? Cause bounce that that
Oh,
level
he
bounce world
bounces
or
so
whatever.
much, dude. He bounces so much. I can't deal with the
It's
bouncing,
like
bro.
a fucking bouncy ball.
It's the worst
like a
level
fucking
in a
dog ball.
2D platformer I have ever played in my life.
I have no idea. What you're
Anyone
Really, that
playing Mega
bad?
Man 11, if you don't agree, then I don't know what crack you're smoking. But then I also did get Super Mario Party, which I'm pretty much just waiting for my friends to come over to play.
Yeah, see, that's
actual
why I
party
didn't
mode.
buy it, because the friend that I would play with has it. So it's like I do want to play it, but I'm gonna play it mostly with him. So I think I'm gonna play that this weekend. I'll probably play with him a little bit.
Nice.
So
Party going.
what I'm gonna recommend is not a video game, because if you already have Black Ops 4, you don't need anything else in your life
Ooh, excuse me.
until Red Dead comes out. In Netflix, anyone that listens to this needs to watch the haunting of the God damn it,
Haunting of Hill
the
House.
haunting of Hill House. Yeah, it's
Interested. I'm interested. I still gotta watch Maniac too.
it's great, dude. It's amazing. I'm like 8 episodes in.
How
I
many
think it's
episodes?
10 of them.
12 or 10?
10. 10. I'm 8 in. So far is a like nice hard 9.5, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I was
It's
getting kind of
great.
Conjuring-ish vibes from the trailer. Is that accurate?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Conjuring-ish. Yeah. So, I've actually been watching. I haven't kept up with every single episode, but Tay has been watching The 100 on Netflix, and like I said, I haven't seen every second of it, but I'm digging it. Digging it. First season was a little too kind of like young adult-ish, but it's gotten more serious since then. So
I
I'm
watched
digging
3
it.
seasons of that. I give up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm digging it so
Sorry,
far.
man.
It's okay. Burke from fucking Grey's Anatomy is in it. It's crazy. And then what else? There was one other thing. I'm still kind of trying to brute force my way through the final season of The Office. It's just not the same without Michael. It's not even bad. It's just not the same without Michael. And then
You kind of just have to leave it on in the background while you do like
that's what I've
anything
been
else.
doing,
Yeah.
I just kind of like I just want to get through the final season so I could start it from season 1 again.
Honestly, it's worth it for the last like episode.
That's the thing, is like, should I just skip to that, or should I try and, because like I kind of, that intern kid that tries to like almost rape Aaron, I was like, this is uncomfortable. And then there's the other intern that I think she ends up dating, and it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. You've been watching anything fun? Just as like a little mini, I guess, cocktail hour, since we had no questions.
Big Mouth season 2. Did we talk about
Oh,
this last
yeah.
Another one I
episode?
gotta watch. That's the other show I
It's
gotta watch.
so fucking funny.
Big Mouth is the funniest fucking show ever.
Yes,
So I gotta watch Big Mouth. I
think
gotta
we talked
watch.
about it, but
I'm not sure if it was off air or not.
I gotta watch Big Mouth. I gotta watch Maniac, and I gotta watch Haunting of Hill
Maniac is amazing too. The last episode, falls apart, but the rest of them are great.
Oh, and then
Fireworks.
American Horror Story. It's like this current season. It's like kind of all over the place.
I
It's
gave
not
up after the
bad,
first
it's just
season.
fucking weird, and like I don't know. It's like I don't know.
See, if you want
American
to,
Horror Story always loses me like 7 episodes in, where it's just like I kind of
you're-
was following it, and then the only one that it didn't lose me at recently was Roanoke, because it stayed the same story the whole time. Whereas everything else, it's always like there's a twist in episode 8, and now it's a completely different show.
if you're thinking of wasting your time on that, don't just open up Netflix, because everyone has it,
That's once a week. Oh, also,
and then bam.
I did forget to mention Star Wars Resistance debuted, and it is 100% a kid's show, but it's actually not. It doesn't treat the viewer like an idiot. So if you are an adult watching it, it's not going to treat you like you're a fucking moron. But it's the art style clearly is geared. Like I don't like the art style at all. But story wise, like there is some cool kind of lore stuff because it takes place 6 months leading up to Force Awakens. So I'm gonna keep watching it. It's 20 minutes, so it's like whatever.
Are there any fallen Destiny characters in it? Out of place?
No, Enfys Nest is not in. But
if they did a miniseries on that crew, what is it? Enfys Nest?
Enfys Nest.
Enfys Nest. I kept thinking they were saying.
I watched it with when Solo came out on Blu-ray. I watched it with Tay, and the whole time I'm like, "This is that is straight up a Destiny character."
I love it. Like
awesome.
unabashedly, it's so cool.
I love Solo. Solo got such a bad rap, man. I mean, I know for a general, like, you're not a huge Star Wars fan. You're kind of just a whatever. Like, you're gonna judge it based on just it being a movie, whereas I'm judging it as it fitting in Star Wars. I understand people thinking it's like a 7.5. I get that, but it's in no way a bad movie. And so people giving it shit, I don't get it.
Nice. Remember, you could support the show by going to patreon.com/psbestfriends, where if you support at the $2 or more level, you get entered into the shouts out section among the Hall of Fame greats, such as Jake Malore, Nathaniel Hicks, and Jack Tersey. Shouts out to you.
Also, please go check out our Extra Life page where we will be streaming for charity on November 3rd. So if you go to our Facebook group, that's facebook.com/groups/psbestfriends, there is a link that we need to repin because it somehow got unpinned to our Extra Life page where you can donate. Proceeds will go to the Connecticut Children's Medical Center. Last year we did Boston Children's Hospital. Next year we might do something maybe in Chicago or Brooklyn for kind of Jeff and Miguel's areas. But this year we'll be going to the Connecticut Children's Medical Center. So please go check that out. You can donate now. You don't need to wait for the stream. But we're trying. I want to have some kind of goals for the stream, like we eat hot peppers or do something stupid, make Jeff shave his fucking head or something.
Yeah, we could. If we hit 100, I'll shave my head.
Audio listeners might not even get that joke. We'll leave it up to the mystery.
Huh?
Which one of us? Which one was the joke? Am I bald or is Miguel bald? The world may never know.
Hey, I choose to do it. Okay,
Shaved. It's a haircut.
Exactly, dude.
Did anyone get that SpongeBob reference?
Nope.
No, I thought it was a Grand Theft Auto 5 reference.
No, that was a fucking SpongeBob reference.
How you could go from bald and then get a haircut and then get more hair.
Because it's.
I love that.
Wasn't it the Salty Spittoon episode where they're arguing over the guy that's like whether he's bald or whether he shaved it, and then I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast and without any milk. Miguel, where can people find you?
No, just kill me, please. Someone.
Don't hate on SpongeBob. SpongeBob is
it sucks.
Fuck off.
People,
you probably like. What did you watch as a kid? You watched probably fucking like. Fuck The Simpsons.
Fuck you, dude. People can find me at PlayStation Network at Dark Angel 1010 and at Twitter at Angel Alvarez 10.
Jeffrey,
you can find me on PSN Brawl 96 and Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Mr. Brawl 96.
You can find me on PSN at the only X188 and on Twitter at Anthony Palm. Sorry, I had chili earlier. I've been burping a lot today. You can also check us out on YouTube if you go to youtube.com and just type in the search bar PS Best Friends or PlayStation Best Friends.
Close, guys. We're so close.
I know. We need like 4 more subscribers and we can get that custom URL to make it easier for you guys. So you can check out. I just uploaded a video of Miguel and I getting a win in duos and blackout, which was awesome. And Jeffrey, I think you uploaded some zombies thoughts. Did you, or are you planning?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're planning on
captured
something like that. And then I think we have some other stuff as well. We have some reviews that we had put up previously. I have a Messenger and Donut County review. Miguel has a 2K19 review. Jeffrey has his Destiny 2 Forsaken review, and we have a bunch of other impressions up as well. I think, Miguel, you put up a multiplayer impressions video over you getting like 30-something kills on Fire.
Hey, just a couple kills, on TDM, just going off,
So check that out. Also,
I'm going to be putting up some gameplay for NBA, not NBA, WWE. Crown Jewel or Jewel?
Crown Jewel, yeah.
If the event comes out, I'm going to put a couple gameplay matches on.
Sim some of the card matches. Also, don't forget to subscribe to us. Not subscribe because we don't have a subscribe button. Follow us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/psbestfriends. And then turn your notifications on so you can know when we go live in general, because Jeff's been streaming recently, but also specifically for Extra Life. You'll see when we're on. That's gonna
I did stream the whole Easter egg, and we beat it.
Yes. No,
download the VOD.
And then I left the stream running throughout the next 18 hours.
Really?
You could actually hear me come back from a wedding and play music on my phone.
Wait, you really did?
Yeah.
So can you not download the VOD then? Or is it going to be like a 300 gig file?
Unsure. Yeah, it might be the whole thing. And just the black screen, but the microphone input.
Can't you trim it? You can make it. You just make like an hour-long clip. I don't know.
I'll take a look.
We'll figure it out. Either way, go to twitch.tv/psbestfriends to check out Jeffrey doing the Easter egg and then leaving his console on.
And then dead, yeah, and then listening to my secret room of
Oh,
Good thing
noises.
you didn't have
Probably
special
all that
lady,
is his
coming in.
dog barking in the background, maybe some rad roaches under his bed. Thank you all for listening. This has been PS Best Friends episode 74. We will catch you all next week.
Peace. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Jeff likes dicks.
Also, just I want to try this. Give me a clap as well in the same style, but just do one clap. All right, dope. End the recording
All right.
and end the live.